Welcome to the next chapter. This chapter will be all about YouTube, so pretty much decoding YouTube and how it works, but we are going to focus on the things that you need to know as a thumbnail designer, and not all the things that a YouTuber should know, but on the things that matter for you to become an expert thumbnail designer. So, first off, we have click-through rate, or CTR. Simply put, this is the percentage of people that click on a video when it shows up anywhere on YouTube. If a video shows up 1000 times anywhere on YouTube and it gets 100 clicks, that means that it has a 10% click-through rate. So now there is no standard performance metric when it comes to click-through rate. A video with a 13% click-through rate, for example, might only get 100 views, while another one with a 5% click-through rate might get millions of views. Click-through rate depends on the topic, it depends on the title, it depends on the audience that video is targeting, and in many other things. And it also depends on the placement, because YouTube has multiple different placements. Placements are simply all the different places that the thumbnail can show up. So there is the homepage, there is search, there is the suggested sidebar, and many other placements. And on all of these, the thumbnail will get a different click-through rate for the same exact video. So it is important to know sometimes intuitively whether a client is trying to rank on search or if they want to push the content to as many people as possible on the homepage. If a video, for example, is trying to get pushed on search, we might, for example, add more keywords on the thumbnail. So, that's something just to keep in mind, and we will talk about those things more in depth later on when we will talk about designing thumbnails. So here, for example, you can see some video analytics these are for a specific video from within a client's channel. Within their dashboard, you will most likely not have access to this unless you ask your client to give you access to the channel as an editor. Here you can see the views, the watch time, the subscribers that this channel has received from this specific video since it went live, so about 24 days ago, and how much this client has made with this specific video. So for that same video that has 20,000 views, we are going to see that it has a 9.6% click-through rate on average, and this is the graph that shows how that click-through rate is going up and down on different days. So on the first day, it started at around 10% click-through rate, and as you can see, the CTR fluctuates on different days, so it's not something stable. I have seen videos where they might have a 10% click-through rate on the first day, and then they might keep that click-through rate for a couple of days. And that's because the main audience of that channel will click on that video a lot in the first few days. Then as the video gets pushed out to more people, the click-through rate will usually, but not always, start dropping because it gets pushed to less and less people that might be interested in that content. Now, if we move on here, for example, you can see the different click-through rates for different placements. YouTube search, for example, that's on the first line here, received a 13% click-through rate, while browse got a 10%, and channel pages got 9%. YouTube search is the audience that finds a video by typing something on the search bar, so they search with a specific keyword. Then you have channel pages, which are the pages that people can find if they go to that specific channel and try to find videos from their entire gallery. Then you have the playlist page, which is again from one specific channel's playlist. And down at the bottom, you can see the suggested, the CTR and the views from the suggested bar. So these are suggested videos that show up on the sidebar when you're watching some other video. So, and then you have browse features, which I believe is typically on the homepage. So as you can see here, suggested videos received a 4.6% click-through rate, which is very low compared to the 10.5% from browse features or the 13.2% from search. So there might be a reason why this video is getting a lower click-through rate when it comes to suggested. On this specific thumbnail, some type of text that was very important might be too small to read, so people can't actually read it properly. Since thumbnails show up really small on the sidebar, or maybe your video, or maybe our video here is showing up next to more interesting videos, which is very frequently the case actually. So when people check out that sidebar, they click on something else and not on our thumbnail. Now, that's pretty much it for this video, and on the next one we will keep talking about the YouTube algorithm, and I will discuss about I will show you more metrics that you need to be aware of. So I'll see you on the next module.